In Mistfall Hunter, gear has different rarities, but true strength doesn't really come from their core stats alone. Of course, core stats like attack and armor are important, but the big difference comes from the passive abilities. You can add passive abilities to your gear with Sigils. As you can see, Sigils come in different shapes. Every shape will give specific abilities, and most of the times a specific ability can come only from 2 out of 4 shapes. The green gear will have room for only one passive slot. It will either be fixed on it or you can add it with your own sigil. Blue gear has 2 passive slots. This time it can either have one passive fixed on the gear and the other one you can add your own sigil. Purple gear is the same, only it has a tier 2 sigil, which gives you 2 passive at once, so in the end you will have 3 passives on each piece. And finally, the golden gear will have 4 passives on each piece. Again, one passive can either be fixed on it or you can equip them all by yourself. Now here comes the fun part that will give diversity and flavor to builds. There are many different kinds of armor. For example, boots of the same rarity can come with a square sigil or a triangle sigil. And why should I care about that, you may ask? Mostly because of the economy. Yes, for sure you can create a loadout, save it and always use that one, but it is possible that the helmet that you are using on your loadout, for example, is 2 times more expensive than another one of the same rarity. This will happen if all of the player base follows specific builds from creators and guides. If everyone wants to buy the same item, the price will go up. But what I'm trying to say is that you don't have to follow specific builds exactly as you see them in guides. You can get the same sigils from different armor pieces. Not always, and not all pieces have the same sigil slots, but you can make trades, getting your square sigil from boots instead of your helmet, for example. Again, these are just simple random examples. The next thing you will have to know about sigils will also help you understand how strong they actually are. Sigil passives comes with levels, and at some point they will give you additional effect. For example, Eloquence gives you casting speed on the first 4 levels, but when you reach level 5 it will also make your casting uninterruptible by minor impacts. Valor will give you attack, but at level 5 it will also give you extra penetration, or Stoic, which will give you just resistances, and at level 5 it will also restore 15% of your HP once you drop below 30%. So in some cases, Sigils gives you 2 important effects. It will be very common for builds to only try to reach level 5 on some sigils. For example, Stoic has a very nice passive at level 5, but it's not like I care for having a bit more resistances. Maybe I prefer to spend these points on another passive that can also reach level 5. And now, heading back to the beginning of the video, just having a higher tier armor is not what will make you stronger. So if you are thinking of equipping a purple gear without the correct sigils, it will be just a waste. You can be stronger with a blue gear that has the correct sigils. And that's pretty much it gearing in Mistfall Hunter. Of course, you should not forget the brew buff that you will get before your mission. Depending on your level, you can choose to add 1 level to some passive of your choice. Many of my builds will stop at passive level 4, and you will get the last point from the brew lady. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, have fun playing, and see you on the next one.